What is going on, everybody? Supersoniq here today, and today we are going to be doing my 100 subscriber Q&A. Now, obviously, I'm a bit late to this. I hit 100 subscribers like a while ago. I think I'm currently at like 183. So obviously, this has been a long time coming. But between like FNAF week and other projects and stuff, I've been kind of busy, so I never really got around to making this Q&A until now. But I'm here. We're doing it today. We've got 5 questions to talk about, plus something I want to do at the end of this video, but we'll save that for them. And yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into these questions. All right. So the first one we've got is oh yeah, by the way, we have 3 YouTube questions and 2 Discord questions. If you're interested in joining my Discord server, link is in the community tab. I might just put like a link to it in my bio. But anyways, first question is from Will H0717. It says, "Which of your videos are you most proud of?" This is kind of a weird question because obviously this is something that changes a lot depending on it's kind of like my mood, sort of, and like obviously I'm always releasing new videos, so that can constantly change from time to time. But right now, I would say the video I'm most proud of is probably my Ruin 2 Mimic Adventures video. That video did pretty well. Actually, no, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's my my mascot horror YouTube's products video. That video did insanely well. It's my most viewed video on the channel by far, like 12,000 views, I believe. And that's insane. Before that, my most viewed video was like 2,000 views, and I thought that was insane. But like 12,000, that blew my mind when it happened. It I published that video on like a Friday night. And I went to bed and I woke up Saturday morning and I'm like, you know what? Let's check on the new video. Let's see how it did. And it had like 3,000 views, and I was like, what? And then by the end of the day, it had like 4,000 more views. It was just insane. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that video wasn't perfect. Obviously, there were some complications. Like I wasn't able to add background music to it because there was so many audio tracks, all the different products I was talking about. That is something I would have liked to do if I could, but as it stands, I'm really proud of that video. It's got some good editing. I made some mistakes in the research too, but that stuff just kind of happens from time to time. And yeah, I'm really proud of that video. 12,000 views, absolutely bananas, but I'm very thankful for it. All right, moving on to the second YouTube question from The Real Dynamics. What or who is your biggest inspiration? Now, this is not. I have a couple, pretty big inspirations. Most of them are just other mascot horror / FNAF YouTubers in the space. People like Merch Review Springs. Oh yeah, Dags. Those kind of people. Those guys are my biggest inspirations. I mean, obviously, I make pretty similar content to them. But they're also just their videos are great. I actually am in the Merch Review Springs Discord server, and I just love that community. And oh yeah, I think they're all great people, and they make great videos. And those guys are probably my biggest inspiration. Obviously, I have other people who I look up to, but I feel like in terms of strictly content creation, those are my big 3 inspirations. I love those guys. I love their videos. That's pretty much it on that question. Moving on, we have a third and final YouTube question from Joshua Coles. I'm just gonna call you Joshua Coles. When did you decide you wanted to make a YouTube channel? Okay, so this is a bit of an interesting question. So if you go to my bio on YouTube, you'll see that my account was created in March of 2023. So but you probably noticed that my first video wasn't uploaded until May, I believe. And that's because March was when I was like, okay, I want to do a YouTube channel at some point in the future, but I don't know when. I don't know what the name is going to be. I don't know what the branding is going to be like. So I was like, you know what? I'll just make the account right now. And then in the future I'll set up everything and then, just like have a YouTube channel. Um so that first video I put out, like the mimic burn trap theory, was like when I really actually started YouTube. Before that, it was just kind of like I had the account there if I ever wanted to start, but obviously I had to think of a video idea, I had to think of a name, think of branding, everything, think about like what kind of videos I wanted to make, stuff like that. And yeah, so that's that. Like my actual account was created in like March, but my first video wasn't until like May, because that's when I just kind of got like the drive and the inspiration to start uploading. All right, first Discord question from SongoCraft 2. This is like SongoCraft. Like I mentioned this guy before. He's like like one of my subscribers. This is his Discord. Uh, his question is, how did you come up with Timothy the Rabbit? So Timothy the Rabbit is my OC on this channel. He's like the blue rabbit guy. He's my profile picture. He's in all my videos. And so one day I had MS Paint open, and I was just brainstorming like, okay, I want an OC. I want like a PNG type of OC, like how, like going back to like my big three inspirations for YouTube, like Merch Review Springs has like Turtle and Slinky. Oh yeah, it has like his dog. It's like purple dog and Dags. I think it's just like him, like just like a stylized like cartoon of himself. And I was just brainstorming in MS Paint, and I was like, okay, so what would I want to do for a channel OC? My original idea was to make something out of pixel art, but I'm terrible at pixel art, so I kind of threw that idea out like almost immediately because I'm just not good at it. And my next thought was like, so let's I want to think of an animal, and I was considering doing a dog, because I actually do have a dog myself. His name is Boomer, and I love him. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's my dog, and I love him. But I feel like, oh yeah, obviously, oh yeah, already has like his dog OC, and I'm not great at drawing dogs. Plus, I don't really have like a unique design that I could do for that, so I kind of scrapped that too. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I like the idea of a rabbit, but like I needed a good color, and I was like, okay. I mean, I like this like light blue color on MS Paint. Why don't I use that? And then the rest of the design just kind of came to me. I wanted him to like be like wearing clothes. So I was like, what if he was like wearing a suit? I was like, what if it was a pink suit? Or then what if he had like buttons, like the FNAF animatronics? What if he had like a flopped over ear? What if he had like whiskers? And yeah, it's just like I just like the idea of a blue rabbit is like kind of what came to me, and then everything else I just kind of filled out. I do plan on maybe not fully redesigning, but like kind of adding to Timothy's design in the future, because I'm happy with his design right now, but I feel like I could, like with enough practice and time and like thinking, I feel like I could make it a lot better than it is right now. So if you ever see me announce like new Timothy sprites that with like improved designs, you know why. It's just because Timothy, like I wanted to have an OC for this channel just because I wanted to give my channel some sort of like visual identity, like something to think of when you think of my channel. But also, I just kind of wanted to use it as like a drawing experience. I'm pretty good at drawing, I would say, but only with like pencil and paper. Like on digital drawing things like MS Paint, I'm terrible. So, yeah, drawing Timothy for the first time in MS Paint was kind of just like a experience for me that kind of helped me like work with MS Paint. And I do plan on improving his design in the future because I am confident in my ability to kind of like make it better. All right, final question here from a pencil using boy on Discord, and it's: are you interested in making second channels? Um, so right off the bat, there are other interests that I have that I would like to discuss on a YouTube channel. I'm pretty big into like music in general. Like if a new album from like a big artist comes out, I'll listen to it. Like regardless of like the artist or whatever, I'll listen to it. Give my thoughts. I do kind of consider myself to be a bit of a music connoisseur. Uh, I also am a huge fan of the Bloons Tower Defense franchise. If like to all the people in my Discord server, if you've ever seen me playing Bloons TD6 when I'm not like recording or editing videos. It's just because I love that game. I love the franchise in general. It's but especially Bloons TD6 because it's like the most recent game. So I think making a second channel for that would be pretty cool. I could probably pump videos out for that channel like every single day. So yeah, that is so. Like, I do have other interests that I could probably execute in like YouTube channel form. But since I'm not even making money from this first channel, I don't really think it makes sense to open up second channels. Like, I only have about 200 subscribers on this channel, and I'm not making money. So I don't really think it makes sense to launch any more channels until I can start making money from this one, or until, like, I gain a large enough reach on the first one to kind of, like, convince people to check out my second channel, if that makes any sense. But in the future, if I do get, like, pretty popular, I would happily open up like a second channel for like just some like my other either my other interests, or maybe just like a if I were to start like streaming, which is also something I've been considering, although it's kind of hard to like find time to stream, at least for me. Maybe like highlights from streams, like stream clips, like maybe like stream VODs, even like a VODs channel. I have plenty YouTube channel ideas. I just picked like a mascot horror channel for this one just because I think like mascot horror is like the most fun to make videos on for me. I love like mascot horror games, like FNAF and stuff. And yeah, that is all 5 of the questions. However, I did say I wanted to do something at the end of this video, and that thing is I wanted to do kind of a mini retrospective on this channel for this 100 subscriber Q&A, this massive milestone. And I want to talk about 3 things. Number 1, where this channel and where I have been. 2, where the channel is currently, and 3, where the channel is going, because I have a lot to say on all 3. So starting with where this channel has been, obviously my first video was uploaded in like May, and that was my burn trap is the mimic theory. Now, looking back, I still absolutely agree that I still do think burn trap is the mimic. But my problem with that video isn't the theory or like the evidence, because I think I gave some pretty decent evidence. I do obviously still agree with my point. But that video compared to my standards like now is terrible. There's like no editing at all. It's just security breach gameplay slapped over like audio. And the audio is also a lot worse. I don't know if it's like obvious to you guys, but I don't have a microphone. That is something I've been trying to get for like better audio quality, because I think better audio quality in my videos would be absolutely like very helpful. But yeah, as of right now, I don't have a microphone. I will get like comments from time to time saying like, "Oh, bro, your mic quality like is terrible. Like it sounds like phone guy." But yeah, I didn't. But like I have been able to. At least in my opinion, I think I've been able to make my audio sound pretty good despite despite not having an actual microphone. But I didn't know anything about that for that first video. Yeah, funny story about that video is, see, I originally edited that video in Wondershare Filmora 13, which is like a really good editing software. However, I was using the free version and not like the paid version. And what I didn't know about the free version of that software is that it watermarks all of your footage that you like upload on there. And I was not aware of this. I was completely unaware. So when it came time to export the video, and it told me, "Hey, by the way, we're gonna put a watermark on this," I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I was kind of stressed out because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get the video out, and so I decided, you know what? Rather than just like scrapping this, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slap it in Canva, slap the gameplay footage in Canva, because I didn't know anything about it. Like Canva is what I use to edit now. Canva is a free software that is primarily used for like making YouTube thumbnails and stuff like that, like images. But it does actually have a video editing software that is surprisingly like easy and fun to use. So that's what I use to edit my videos now. And so I just slapped the gameplay footage in Canva, slapped the audio in it, exported it, and called it a day, and uploaded it. And I also made the thumbnail for that video in Canva, as with all my other thumbnails. All of my thumbnails are made in Canva. And yeah, That the same was also true for my Indigo Park review video. Although I thought what I was gonna do was I found like a website that can remove watermarks from footage, but the website absolutely screwed me over. And instead of just removing it, it left a massive blur where the watermark was. So if you go and watch that video, you'll notice that there's like a massive blur across the screen the entire time. And it's because that's where the Wondershare Filmora watermark was. And because of that, I was considering just not uploading it, just like restarting and like trying it somewhere else. But I was like, you know what? It's not too noticeable. I'll just upload it. But yeah, I mean, if I am able to find like a watermark remover that actually works, I might switch back to Wondershare Filmora just because it's a lot like better. It has a lot more features than Canva. Obviously, because Canva's main use isn't being an editing software. But yeah, and then after that, we had like the predictions for Indigo Park Chapter 2 video, which I'm pretty proud of. We had like the FNAF merch iceberg, which I'm pretty proud of. You know, that video was just like, I wanted to do an iceberg video, so I was thinking about iceberg ideas. I was like, you know, I've never seen a FNAF merch iceberg. And then I googled the FNAF merch iceberg, found one on Reddit, and yeah, just like kind of made a video on that. What was next? What did I do? Oh, right. It was the Project Playtime video. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. That video got some decent views. That was like my first or not my first non-FNAF video, but like, it's still like one of the only like non-FNAF videos on my channel, and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that one. Then we have like the FNAF 3 following minigames theory video, which again I'm pretty proud of. You know, compared to my last theory video with Burn Trap and the Mimic, that one was a lot better. Way better editing, you know, background music, like better, like clearer points. You know, all the audio wasn't just recorded in one take, and I wasn't, you know, constantly stuttering like I do in the Burn Trap Mimic theory. And yeah. Wait, so then oh right, it was the Cup of Tea EXE video. Yeah, that video did like absolutely wonders for my channel. Like 2,000 views was insane. Kappa himself ended up watching it, which was crazy. He left like a really nice comment. That was insane. It blew my mind that he, of all people, ended up seeing it. And obviously we have the Ruin 2 Mimic Adventures video. I'm very proud of that video. I think the creator left a comment on that video, like Eddie on Game Jolt. They just like pointed out a few mistakes I made, you know, clarified a few things about the game. That was pretty nice of them. And then we also have like the FNAF anniversary videos, which I mean, obviously I just like I pumped those out like a day. Like I just like waited for whatever was dropping that day to drop, sat down, recorded me talking about it, and then made like a thumbnail that took like 2 seconds to make, and then export it, put it on YouTube, and yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like where my channel has been, and then obviously I just uploaded my Into the Pit mini theories video, so that's pretty cool. And then in terms of where this channel is right now, I just uploaded that video, obviously, so that's pretty nice. That video is getting some decent views, you know. Thank you. But yeah, this channel is in a good spot right now. I think I've got about 200 subscribers. I mean, it's actually about like 183, but yeah. And yeah, I mean, I actually don't have too much to say on this. It's basically just like, yeah, my channel's in a good spot. You know, videos are doing well, subscribers are doing well. You know, all's good, all's well. But in terms of where this channel is going, obviously I have more ideas. Like, I want to make a video on Doors Floor 2 when that drops in late August. I want to make a video about the Fazbear Fanverse initiative. I have plenty of video ideas. I want to make a video on like Project Playtime or Poppy Playtime Forever, which is like the Poppy Playtime Roblox game. I have plenty of video ideas. I don't see myself running out of video ideas anytime soon. Also, like, in terms of just like running this channel, I also don't like see me like losing passion anytime soon. I do try and take breaks from like content creation from time to time just to make sure I don't get completely burnt out. So like I'll usually set like one goal for myself throughout the day, and then when I complete that, I'll be like, you know, all good. So like let's say I finish the script, and then my goal is like, okay, I only have like a few things to record. My goal is just record everything today if I'm able to, and if I get that done, I'll be, it's a job well done. And then I just kind of take the rest of the day off to just kind of make sure I'm not burnt out, do other things I want to do, and yeah. So yeah, it's just kind of like a brief, little look into the behind the scenes of content creation on this channel. But yeah, I have some big plans for this channel. I'm thinking about opening up like a business email at some point in case like any sponsorships want to contact me or anything like that, which I doubt will happen for a while because I'm a very small channel. I don't think any sponsorships are willing to, sponsor me. If any sponsors out there are willing to sponsor me, though, like my email, like I'll set up an email right now, honestly. But yeah, I have plenty of plans for this channel. I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm still gonna be going strong. And yeah, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. It means the world to me. Hopefully we can get to 200 by the end of the month. That'd be insane. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for me playing Five Nights at Timothy's. That'd be pretty. If Song of Craft, if you're watching this, I promise I will get that video out of me playing Five Nights at Timothy's eventually. I promise. But yeah, thank you so much for 100K, or not 100K. I don't know what I'm saying. 100. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.